I'm currently traveling from the western part of Java all the way to the eastern part, and I started off in Jakarta, took a train to Bandung, and from Bandung I took the train to Yogyakarta, where I'm currently at, and my plan is to then go to Semarang in the north of central Java, and then I will head for Surabaya, traveling with the train. But I just thought to give you a quick update here, because I'm currently still in Yogyakarta. I'm waiting for my train to board to Semarang. All these cities I just named here I haven't been to yet, except Jakarta, but Jakarta is nothing special. Of course, for those of you who want to see the city can go there, need to go there, obviously, but for me, my current project is to travel Indonesia extensively. I picked the island of Java first, because here is a lot of culture, a lot of heritage and stuff, and eventually I will also travel to other parts of Indonesia like Kalimantan, Sulawesi. For those of you who know, I worked in Indonesia for about 4 years, but of course, I was heavily occupied with my job. At the time I was in Sumatra, it's the western part of Indonesia, and I had other interests at the time, so I didn't see much of the country. And this is what I'm going to do now. I have time, plenty of time on my hand, and travel now. And just thought to give you a quick update here. Yogyakarta is so far what I've seen of Indonesia in total, not only Java, besides of Bali, probably the most beautiful city I've seen. It's totally different than, let's say, Bandung or Medan. Although I only stayed a short while in Bandung, there are certainly nicer places to see, or maybe I just was in the wrong area because I stayed in the city center. But Yogyakarta is really something special. I really like the city. It has a nice vibe. It's clean. There's a lot of cultural heritage here. I also see backpackers around this area, tourists, and I just like it. It's damn hot here for sure. It's, I think, the rainy season, but it's really, really hot and humid. But I really get a really nice vibe from the city and the people. It really reminds me a little bit of Bali, the place, I think it's called Denpasar, where all the backpackers and tourists are. But yeah, there's also more money here, you can see that. There is still poverty here also. You notice that when you walk around and not just stay in your hotel. But I'm doing this video to actually recommend to you to come and visit the city. First of all, it's a great experience traveling Indonesia by train. The train service is great. The trains are fantastic. They are modern. They are air conditioned. Even the seating is great. There are two classes: the economy class and the executive class. I travel executive class. And you have spacious seats arrangements. The ticket, for example, from Bandung to Yogyakarta just cost me about roughly $25 for one way. About a 300-kilometer trip takes 7 hours. Yeah, the trains are not the fastest, but the ride alone from Bandung to Yogyakarta was worth the money all the way, because you travel through the countryside, the province, you see all this beautiful nature. I expected to see something nice, but I have not expected to see such beautiful things like I saw. The rice fields and the rice terraces, the mountains and the hills, and you really you're riding through the countryside. It's beautiful. It's amazing. And also here in Yogyakarta, I have a friend here. She lives in a village outside of the city, and I visited her. And yeah, it's a really beautiful area. honestly, this is the place which I'm really attracted to for retirement. You know, beautiful nature, rice fields, and I don't know. It's just a great experience. Now I am traveling to Semarang. I'm gonna check out that place, and then I'm going to Surabaya on the east side in East Java, also a big city. And then maybe if I have time, I have time, that's no issue, but maybe I will travel to Malang, and from there I will head for Bali. And yeah, there are also plenty of things to do here. I didn't do actually much. There are famous temples here, Borobudur and the other one, I forgot the name. These obviously are the main tourist attractions. Actually, I was planning to visit these sites, but it's also quite expensive. First of all, you have to get there. It's about a 1 hour travel, and you pay like, I don't know, $30-40 just for transportation. And then you have to pay entrance fee, and so it accumulates. You can easily spend probably $60, $80, $100 just for visiting a temple. And then I thought, you know, I've seen enough temples in my life, seriously, and I'm not so much a fan of old stone buildings. You know, I'm more a nature guy. I love nature. I love the rice fields. I love the countryside. You know, I like green nature, trees and stuff like that. So I saved that money. But I wanted to visit Mount Merapi, which is a volcano here in the area. It's very close to the city. It's actually, Mount Merapi is the most active volcano in Indonesia. And I actually booked already a Jeep tour. Yeah, there is a tour where you can book a Jeep for like 2 or 3 hours, and they drive you up with the Jeep up the volcano, and then you can visit the area and see everything and all that stuff. But unfortunately, 2 days ago when I was planning to do this, it was heavily raining here, thunderstorm and stuff. So I had to cancel. But this is what I'm going to do the next time. But there are plenty more things to do around this area, not only sightseeing. I mean, sightseeing, visiting certain sites. Yogyakarta is also actually, which I didn't know, it's a special region in Indonesia. It's an autonomous region. They have a king, it's called the Sultan, and he is like co-heading, so he is also ruling. I think the Indonesian president is appointing him, but within his region he's ruling the place. Quite interesting. And they also have a Sultan palace here. You can all visit that kind of stuff. And there are also buildings left over from the Dutch colonial area, so they are well maintained. It's really nice. Yogyakarta also has plenty of Indonesian tourists, domestic tourists. There's a lot of action going on here. Many people travel to the city and through the city. I just made a Malaysian guy. He is from Sarawak, and he is also traveling through the countryside here, through different cities. His parents actually were born here in Java, so now after like 72 years he is visiting his home. He visited his home village, you know. So you can meet all kinds of very interesting people here. Obviously the people here in Yogyakarta, I mean, they're Indonesians, but they are nice, open-minded, friendly. It's really a great place. I really feel very comfortable here in the city. It's almost like you are in a different country. It doesn't feel like Indonesia, I don't know. Maybe because I stayed in the wrong places or in different places, but you know, I lived in Sumatra and Medan for like 3 years. It's not. It's a totally different place, you know. And here, it's just a good feeling, and I will definitely come back. And I just wanted to share this with you, give you a little bit an update. I'm still waiting for my train here, and if you have time, you definitely have to come to Yogyakarta and check out this place. All right, guys, Thanks for watching. Let me know your comments, and yeah, see you in one of my next videos. Take care. Bye bye.